As of late, I've been reflecting on our roles between humanity and nature. This was embodied by my new creation, which is of a landscape painting of the deserts and Joshua Tree. And it took me back to a time when I visited the white sands of New Mexico, and how with zero light pollution, the stars were brighter than I had ever seen. And for the first time in my life, I had witnessed our galaxy, the Milky Way. And it was so clear, I felt as though I was looking into the abyss, and the only thing holding me back from dropping into it was that I didn't dive. It made me realize how small we are. Sure, we get these visualizations of graphics of the size of the Earth to eventually the biggest of the stars and even black holes that try to encapsulate how small our existence is, but those paled in comparison to what I witnessed that night. It made me think of how our ancestors looked at the world and how we've taken the stars away. And we've put them in our backyards as lights. We've taken away the one thing that served as a reminder of our smallness, that also underlined the profound importance of our existence and guided us through everyday life. And we've replaced these natural lights with artificial ones. Modern society has often replaced this with various forms of entertainment also, this feeling of awe. We've changed it to VR or concerts, entertainment, and other forms of stimuli, and they really pale in comparison to the sheer beauty and scale and sense of the sublime that the natural world offers. Working on this painting, it's brought me to even reflect more on our older societies, the ancient ones in our past, and how much more connected we were with nature. From the times of being hunter-gatherers to now, a more settled civilization, there was a continuity to our existence that spans this era. A lingering feeling of our ancestors' echoes into our modern quest for exploration and understanding. In our pursuit of the progress, we've become ensnared in the trappings of materialism too. The detachment from nature is palpable to the concrete jungles that we have constructed. The allure of consumerism and falsely promised security has really led us astray from the essence of our existence and imprisoned us both physically and mentally. We focus more on existential dread, and as hunter-gatherers, our everyday battles were crucial to our survival. We didn't have time to think of our existence as much as a civilization compared to now, where we can miss a day and everything will be okay. It has made one person's existence less significant and has put us into a suboptimal existence where daily life doesn't really matter as much in the grand scheme of humanity's existence. And in this effect, it has created a nihilist society dating back to even the Industrial Revolution. Everything that I state leads back to the Industrial Revolution. And of course, this still remains a subject of debate. Proponents argue that the simpler way of life, reduced stress, and increased leisurely time that the hunter-gatherer societies had contributed to a sense of well-being. But the detractors highlight the challenges faced by these societies. We don't have to worry about getting eaten by a lion. We have much better healthcare, and they depended completely on the environment, and it was worrisome if there was some sort of uncertainty. And we've had so many other achievements. This isn't even crossing the fact that happiness is subjective in and of itself, but what I'm trying to propose is that we need a mixture of both societies in our life. You see, even as an artist, I've found myself grappling with the challenges of portraying landscapes that truly capture our connection between humanity and nature. It lies in the detachment we feel from our natural world, really. This one we've built up is surrounded by concrete that obscures our once vibrant connection. We yearn to bridge this gap between the artificial and organic, yet settle for more artificial progress. This is as though we are the serpent who has become anxious and confused and has started devouring itself, thinking that it will nourish us, when in fact, stepping aside and going into the wild allows us to reconnect with nature and our roles in it. Think of when you're camping and you have this rejuvenated urge for survival to dig a hole or kick something, you know? When you create your first fire, the thrill of it. As we stick to urbanization and distance ourselves from these natural sanctuaries, we inadvertently sacrifice our psychological equilibrium. And the absence of these green spaces in urban areas leaves us vulnerable to mental health issues. In contrast, the allure of a simpler life where nature's healing force is apparent when us as individuals prioritize a slower pace, engaging in simpler activities and choosing what matters in that moment. This appreciation of the beauty and simplicity offers a pathway to a more grounding and fulfilling existence. I find trouble doing this myself. As to being an artist, my nose is always on the grindstone, but there's a delicate balance that lies in finding harmony between the urban grind and the simplicities of rural life. What I like to do is, I like to fish, and that's all I'll eat. For fish, I won't get any at the store or anything. I try to become more self-sustainable and self-reliant in that way. And I think this is a good example of it, because it involves bringing this simplicity into the urban landscape, you know, creating tranquility within the chaos of everyday life, and hopefully finding valuable lessons and new experiences. After all, it is difficult to get out of the loop of the everyday grind and truly experience what it means to live in the moment. It's exploration of not just the urban hustle, but the beauty of a simple life as well, that we can truly capture what it means to be living a great existence and to really be living in the moment. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, click the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, you know, all that. This painting was very challenging for me because I used to do a lot of landscapes before, but lately I've been more into existentialism, you know, human feelings and everything, and it's been really hard to get out of my own perception and try to put that on canvas, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to make more nature-orientated stuff because it's very difficult for me, and I think it's important to embark on stuff that's more difficult for you, more challenging. It helps you grow, and I hope to see you guys follow me on this journey of growth. Yeah, peace out. I'll see you guys next video.